You don't jump to Deuteronomy without reading Numbers. You don't read Numbers without reading Leviticus. You don't read Leviticus without reading Exodus. You don't read Exodus without reading Genesis. The books of the Bible are such arranged so that you read them in their sequence. You don't go to Deuteronomy if you have not read Genesis, because you'll be confused. Something happened in Numbers that made a reason for a second law. The second law was Deuteronomy. There was Exodus, Leviticus, then something went wrong in Numbers. And because of what happened in Numbers, another law was given in Deuteronomy. The book of Deuteronomy is the book of the second law. Before Genesis 3 we have said there is Genesis 2, and before Genesis 2 we have said there is Genesis 1. You don't read Genesis 3 before you read Genesis 1. You read 1, you read 2 to understand 3. There's a sequence of thoughts and there's a sequence of understanding. You read the Bible into each order. Before you get to Genesis 12, where God called Abraham to make a people for him, we have Genesis 11, where people built a tower to make a name for themselves. Before Genesis 12, where God called Abraham to make a nation for him, you have Genesis 11, where they built a tower to make a name for themselves. So you see that one issue corrects the other. So you must read the scriptures intelligently. Don't pick Deuteronomy without reading Numbers. Like the devil quoted Psalm 91. He said to Jesus, "It is written, he shall give his angels charge over you to keep you in all your ways, lest you dash your foot against a stone." That is Psalm 91. Then Jesus said to the devil, before Psalm 91 there was Deuteronomy chapter 6, which says, "Thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God." You should have read that first to know that you shouldn't quote for me Psalm 91. Because you can't be quoting Psalm 91 when you have not understood Deuteronomy chapter 6. There's a sequence of thoughts in scripture.